Hi everybody. Today I'm going to give you a short tutorial about how to use the free app called Chordbot Lite. What I've done here is I've downloaded the app and I just launched it fresh. So this is how it looks when you first download it. And you can see I just opened the app and already there are some preloaded chords here. I'm going to press play now and you'll hear the default playback that the app comes with. So you can see it's on a loop of some sort because it went back to the beginning. And also, each of these rectangles represents one bar of music, in other words, 4 beats. And the app very helpfully tells you that that rectangle is 4 quarter notes. That's what 4/4 means over there, and in the right-hand side of each of the rectangles. There's this little circle here with the arrow just next to the play button. And that allows you to undo or redo operations. If I want to, let's say I want to change the sound of the chord, because right now you heard it was a piano playing and it's arpeggiating the chords, and you might find that just a little bit too much. I can press these 3 little these vertical columns. It looks a little bit like the reception on a cell phone for some reason. That's the second button from the right, and it calls up this instrument mixer. And I think this is really quite nifty that you have a chance to choose what instruments you would like to have in your mix. So you can see right there you've got a piano arpeggio sound. I don't particularly like that. I think it's too busy, so I'm going to click on that and you'll see right away I get a ton of different choices of what instruments I want to hear. So why don't I choose, at the top left of this column I can see there's an option for an acoustic guitar sound. I'm going to choose that. So I just clicked on acoustic guitar in the top left column. In the middle column, you'll see you have a bunch of options. Do you want the guitar to be picked? Do you want it to be strummed? You can play around with these different options. I'm going to choose just at random strum number 4. You can also choose how loud you want it to be. I found the piano a little bit loud before, so I'm going to choose a volume level of 4. And now I'm going to go back. So now you can see appearing in my instrument mixer, I've got an acoustic guitar, which is great. I've also got the piano playing the bass. Now that's really useful to have the bass as a separate mix here, because you can hear the root motion of each chord. So for example, in this progression, you've got 1 bar of D minor 7, 1 bar of G7. You're going to hear a D played in the first bar and then a G played in the second bar if you leave the piano to play the bass. So let's see what that sounds like. I'm going to press the play button here in the top row. So that was a guitar strum with the piano playing the bass. I find the guitar sounds a little bit jarring, so I'm going to change it. I'm going to choose keys, which is option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the left column. And I like the sound of the Rhodes keyboard. It's kind of a mellow song. So let me try Rhodes number 2. Let's see what that sounds like. That's a little too mellow. Let's try Rhodes 5. I kind of like that. So I like that. It allows me to hear the quality of the chord and it's not too busy. So if I was trying to sing as I was writing a song and I wanted to mess around with chords while still hearing the piano playing, the left hand of the piano playing the bass, I would choose that. You can also add some drums. So let's go. I'm going to go back now. You'll see I've got an empty track here. I've got the keyboard, the Rhodes is playing the chords in the right hand. There's a piano sound playing the bass. In the empty track, I'm tapping to add another track. I'm going to add some drums. And let's add some soft drums, whatever soft number 1 is. Let's see what that sounds like. I like that. I think the drums are too loud. I'm going to put them much softer. I'm going to put them in at a volume of 3. Let's see how that sounds. So that's great. You've got some rhythm, so the drums are keeping you going with some rhythm. You've got the bass movement, and you've got the chord being filled out. So to me, that's sufficient to get started.